Vladimir, that's exactly what I want to ask my guest. This is former ambassador, U.S. ambassador to Ukraine, Mr. John Herbst. Mr. Herbst, greetings and thank you for joining us. Mr. Herbst, Western leaders more often start saying that Ukraine needs negotiations with Russia. Right now, do we need them? And if so, under which conditions?
Eventually, this war of Russian aggression will be resolved through a diplomatic process. But right now, Moscow's aim is still to impose its political will on Ukraine. So Russia's not interested in a real negotiation. And Ukraine is conducting a successful counteroffensive in the east and the south. And the United States and the West should provide all the weapons Ukraine needs to make that counteroffensive as successful as possible. Once Ukraine has taken a lot more territory back from Russia, Putin may realize that he must make peace on just terms. But right now, he's only interested in negotiations in which Ukraine would give him land that he has conquered, and that's unacceptable.
What are the best negotiations for Ukraine right now? Is this Ukrainian armed forces or maybe negotiations with Russia someday, somehow?
Look, there's been some loose talk from people who don't understand what Putin's objectives are about negotiations. The right course for us is to continue our military support for Ukraine to continue its counteroffensive, and then to see if Russia is willing to negotiate at some point on a fair basis its withdrawal from the territories of Ukraine, which it has taken first this year and then, for that matter, going back to 2014.
Okay. And is the West getting tired from helping us? What do you think?
I think, by and large, Western support for Ukraine remains strong. There was some talk about the Trump wing of the Republican Party doing well in this election and insisting on dropping American assistance. But the Republicans did not do very well in the elections, and the Trump wing of the Republican Party did even worse. So I am confident that American support for Ukraine over the next 2 years will continue at least as strong as it is today. I would like us to do more, but I think at a minimum, we will not do less.
So you say that we really have this bipartisan support from the U.S. Congress right now?
Yes. I mean, look, in the vote earlier this year, it's true that 25% of Republicans did not agree to send this large aid package to Ukraine, but 75%, which is a very large number, did agree.
Okay. Mr. Herbst, let's talk a little bit about Poland, about this incident in Poland. And it showed that West is a little bit hesitant in responding to Russia, to Russian threats. Why?
Well, I mean, I'm not shy about criticizing the United States or other Western countries if I feel their policies are weak. But it seems that what fell in Poland was the Ukrainian-launched rocket, not a Russian-launched rocket. If that's true, I don't see anything weak about the Polish or the NATO or the American response to this. I think the response was appropriate.
Okay, thank you very much. This was John Herbst, former U.S. ambassador to Ukraine.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Latest news, trends, and analytics on all about Ukraine. Like, share, and subscribe. Any questions, proposals, and comments, contact us via email.